Okay. Let me just make us straight. Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Nadia's Crafty Corner. A very exciting day. Very exciting day. A full day. That's what I would say. Very full day. Back in, I found us. Yay. Okay, hello, welcome in. If this is your first time, please give me a sign that it's your first time so I can welcome you properly. I am Nadia from Nadia's Crafty Corner, and there is lots going on today. We are going to start from, let me just find us here so that I can properly tag all the some we need to tag and everything we have going on. So everything we're doing today, you'll be able to find. Let's pretend, there we go, now I can see. Everything we're making today, you can find on our website, which is, oh, there we go. All right, hello, welcome in. All right. So everything we're making today, you can find on my website, nadiascrafts.com. Yes, I spelled it right. Imagine that. Imagine that, friends. It's been a day. Lots of fun things going on. Preparing to do this fun live. I had a week. I had to cancel. This is the third time. You know, what do they say? Third times is a charm. I had to cancel this beautiful Cornucopia centerpiece twice. You know, just somebody up there said, woman, not this week. So, but that's it. Back in business. I didn't feel good at the beginning of the week. All is good now. So we are going to get going. Beautiful Cornucopia kit. That's what we're making today. And our Cornucopia, handcrafted with love by me. It is double-sided, so however you place it on your centerpiece, it will show some beautiful. Now, I wrote give thanks, but you can, if you want to, I can change the words for you. It could be customized to whatever you will like. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hi, Pam. All right. So, yes, thank you, Pam. It's been a week. It's been a month. My tooth was giving me issues. I had, oh my gosh, what I went through with that. And then, whatever. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. So this is the Cornucopia that we have made. This is big, okay? This one is big. It is a total with flowers and all. It's 17 inches. Now, this would be just as beautiful sitting on the counter with a pretty, let me see if I have one here. Oh, I do. With a pretty stand. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a regular stand. I used to get these at Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, whoever has them on sale. And you just, there's your Cornucopia, and you could put it on a coffee table, on a side table, in the entrance, on the kitchen counter, looks pretty. So it can, be on an island, so the island, you can see it from both sides. That's another great idea. You can hang it as well. If you want it to be hanging though, let me know so that I can put the proper hanging thingies that we might possibly need, okay? So let me put this out of the way. And so in the kit, you get this gorgy Cornucopia, good on all sides, however you want to display it. You will get 2 of the Unique in the Creek eco-friendly rectangle boards that we are going to put together. You will get a green base. You will get, a leaf garland. You will get, this is the gorgeousness we are using today. Look at that. You see the sparkles? You see it? Oh, it's just gorgeousness all around. And if this is your first time and if you're not familiar with my kits, keep in mind, everything in my kit is cut to size. Everything is ready for you to go. The tutorial, we do it here, but then I transfer it. No, I don't transfer it. I download it onto our YouTube channel. So you can always go on our YouTube channel and watch all our tutorials there. And if you are a beginner, this is perfect. My kits are perfect because you don't need no extra tools. You don't need, everything is measured, cut, and ready for you, including the ribbon tails. This is how I pack everything up. So you will get your ribbon tails cut to size. Pretty ducktail right there. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Right there, you will get zip ties or pipe cleaner, depending on what we are using for the project. Okay. The mesh will be cut to size. So I'm showing you in the roll, but when you get it, it will be cut to size. So it's all cut for you, and it comes pretty rolled up, bubble wrapped, and I put a pretty bow. We go all out. We go all out. When you open it, it's like, ooh, I just got a gift for myself. And it's great. So you don't need any extra tools. And that's the best part of this. So, and all of our kits come like that. So let me clean this up. And we have a lot of them. Lots and lots of them. All right. So this we can get out of the way. This we can put here, our tails. So we are going to start constructing our pretty centerpiece. All right. So you have the two rectangle boards. I'm just going to join them, overlap. I want it as long as possible because, like I said, the cornucopia is pretty big. So I'm going to overlap the first row and the second row. And of course, the holes are going to match. And I'm not concerned about anything because once we zip tie these together, they're not going anywhere. And to be more secure, well, I do zip tie them in the middle because we are going to go back around with, oh, let me put them both on the same side. There you go. We are going to go back around with our green garland. So we will catch the outside. So let me zip tie one for you. And then I'm going to bring the camera down. And I'm going to show you how. If I'm missing questions, please repeat them. Sometimes it scrolls too fast over here and I can't really see everything. So if you have a question, just tell me again. I'm going to bring you guys down so I can show you how to zip tie. Okay, so the zip tie has a flat side, right? Let me bring you down a little bit more. There we go. It has a flat side. That's what we want facing up. So we are going to insert and come back up. We are going to hear the magic sound. And in this case, because we are not using them, because we're just tying, we go all the way, okay? And then we cut off the extra. And that could be cut with a pair of scissors or anything you have handy. If you put the zip tie backwards, it won't make the magic sound. And at that point, you just take it out and put it in the correct way when you can hear. And once it locks, it won't open again. Okay? It will not open again. So that's all good and done. Now, we are going to start with our green garland that we are going to use as a base. And this is because we want we want volume. If you've been with me, you know me and volume, it's volume, you know, it's my whole thing. And I'm going to go on one side because we are going to come back and do the other side, okay? So my first thing is I'm going to put my zip tie. And if you already have the board and the mesh and you just want to purchase the Cornucopia, that's also available on my website. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to make sure that the part that is touching the board is going to be flat, right? So all my cute little branches are going to be spread out so that I'm making a flat back. And I'm going to put my first zip tie in because I want that to stay in place and I don't want it to go anywhere. I'm not gonna try to put two things together. I just wanna lay my base, and I'm going to go where we join the boards and use the outside holes. I told you guys we were going to go over them again, right? So I'm going to do that. So far I have one zip tie at the beginning, one in the center, and, oh, don't know what that was, and one on the end. So we're gonna go all the way to the end, and again, I'm using the side, go in, and place my, there we go. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome in. All right, we're going to turn around and go all the way back so that now we have our pretty green base. Now, once you put this green base on here, then, I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, just Thanksgiving. You can do whatever you want. It's just a nice way of putting a little bit extra volume and fullness and texture so that it's not just mesh. You know, there is a little bit of interesting factor in there too. And plus it's the holidays. That's when, you know, we like to see this greenery mixed in. Like, I look outside and it's just so gorgeous with the greens and the oranges and the yellows, and it's like, ooh, every year I just love and love. All right. So we are going to go again in the center where we joined the boards, and we can share holes. I'm going to show you as soon as I zip tie this in. I'm going to turn it around and show you where we share the holes right here. So see, I got all three of them. And this is not going anywhere. The boards are not moving. Now, if you want to be a little extra cautious, then go ahead and zip tie these two on this side where they are joining, okay? But for me personally, you don't need to. Okay? And once we open up, you see, you don't see anything in the center. So we went on the outside holes and we filled the whole base. Okay, and I'm put in my last one, and in it goes. Okay, now you know what, I think I forgot something, but let me see. We can, oops, deal. Yes, we can. So just give me 1 second. I'm right here grabbing something else that it's supposed to go in the kit, and I forgot to show it to you guys. You get a solid color. Come on, come to mommy. Come to mama. Okay, I like to do this with my burlap. Now this is already crunched because I had it in another piece that I tried on. But this you also get in the kit. So you get this mesh, this burlap, and all the ribbons, the cornucopia, the base, the greenery, the orange leaves. I mean, this is gonna be a beautiful piece. Now we're going to go ahead and, oh, look at that. And that just changes everything. And this, I'm not gonna zip tie. I'm just going to use, there we go, like that. And again, I'm gonna go from the outside of my board because, of course, our cornucopia is gonna sit in the center. So we kind of wanna make sure that this is already, it's creating, you see? So we started with the boards being what, 4 inches? Yeah. And now we are already at 8 inches and I didn't even go on the other side. So this is a beautiful piece. And you know, for my table, my table is a little bit bigger. It's 70 inches as opposed to 60 inches of a regular table. So this is just perfect. There we go. And we put in and out and we mix in the greens. And all I'm doing is I'm using the little branches to tie my garland in. How big is my workspace? Pam, is that what you asked me? How big is my workspace? Look, where I am right now, it's not my workspace. This is just where I come and do the lives or my recordings or whatever I'm doing. But I have a full workshop in my full basement, which, you know, every couple of months we add a few things and we keep on fixing depending on what else I need, improvements and all of that. So I'm blessed. I have a pretty big space. Oh, my mat is 36 inches. It's 36 by 24. This one over here. Okay. All right. So there. Now we got that going and look how nice and full that is. We still gonna move and fluff this around because don't forget, we have all of this and all of this to add in, right? So, right? And right now, this is 29 inches, okay? This is 29, and it is about 8, we could say 9 inches, but it's not a full 9 inches. So I'm gonna say 8 inches. So it's really not that big. So even if you did have a standard 60-inch table, this will be just fine. But it looks just as great for a bigger size dining room table. For the mesh, I'm going to roll this in. Let me do it correctly so you can just see. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm going to roll this in, clip, roll this in again. This is a standard ruffle. It's what looks best for this type of arrangement. And I start from one corner. And now you see how you have all the colors coming together. Look at that. Is that adorable or what? Is it adorable or what? So just a simple cruffle, roll in on one side, roll in on the other, scrunch in the center, and we go in. And I like to work on a zigzag because, I don't know, that's the way my, my mind works. And it fills nicely. We don't want to change the shape. No matter what we are making, friends, just remember that. Whether it's a wreath, whether it's a centerpiece, you never want to change the shape of your work, you know? So 1, 2, and we go here. I just need to find me the right, there we go. All right. So there you go. And don't forget, make sure you go and check out nadiascrafts.com. That's where you can find this kit, all the other amazing kits we have available. All our full free tutorials are going to be on our website, YouTube channel, Nadia's Crafty Corner. And you can subscribe, so every time that you see that I do a live, or sometimes I do videos just for YouTube, you can always see it and see what's new, what's coming. Okay, gonna put in our last one. Listen, I love all colors, I really do. I mean, pink is my super favorite color. Red is my love. Black is black, we all know that. But all colors, it's just a whole new world. It's just an amazing world. That's all I gotta say. Hi, Diane. Hey, everybody. I see lots of new names, so thank you all for coming in. Thank you for joining us to make this beauty right here. So I think I'm good with that. And I'm going to sporadically, and this I did the same thing. We just roll, roll, roll. Roll and scrunch. Just to add a little bit more color here and there. And I'm gonna go 1, 2. From the inside. Silvia, ma tu non dovresti lavorare? Vergognati. Haha. Okay, we're going to go out here. And the last one here. Now, once you put your cornucopia, imagine this on your dining room table for your beautiful holidays, your friends and your family gathering together. You put this on the table, you add a couple of candles on the tail end. If they are battery operated candles, you could even put them on the side and create like this gorgeousness around the whole piece. Oh, here's the tails. All right. So now we're going to go in with a few tails. So the way I like to do it, it doesn't have to be done this way. You can do however you please. I like to overlap, but not totally. I like to go like that, about a 1/2 inch in. I like to fold in. And then I do my scrunch in the center. You don't have to do it that way. And then we go in, and I'm going to show you. And I'm going to go in on my pretty brown, my prettiness. And then with your fingers as scissors, you pull and curve at the same time. And now you have your tails laying over this beautiful brown, or you let your tails go wherever you want them to go. There you go. Look at that. But just use your fingers as scissors and pull up and out so that you curve that ribbon. And because it is wired ribbon, it will look and stay very nicely. Okay, so overlap about a 1/2 inch, fold in half, scrunch, fold in, and go in. And we're going to put this on every one of our brown and gold pretty, you know what I mean, mesh. There we go. Fold in, put down, scrunch in the center. As you scrunch, you see it takes a natural curve. Don't fight it. Just go in, place it in, and twist in. There we go. And you got the leaves coming through. So don't leave things in like down. Oh, this is down, this is up. No, friends. Pull it up, mix it in, move it around. That's how you get texture. Not everything has to be in layers. You just bring everything together. Bring everything together, and that's what gives it more volume. Okay, so again, overlap about 1/2 inch. Fold in the center. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Right here. Okay, and we are going to pull up. You see, I want the leaf to come out, those leaves to come out. I want them to come up. I want them to be under, in between, all over the place. That's what makes the difference, the volume, the fullness, the gorgeousness, the mixing of the colors. There we go, fold in. And look, I'm gonna do it because I've been asked, like, oh, what's the difference? I'm totally overlaying them. I'm going to fold them in and put them in, right? There is no major difference. I just think that now it's an extra step because you see how they're laying together. Now I gotta give them more of a direction. When I overlap them the way I do it, of about 1/2 inch, you fold, you scrunch, you put them in. You see the difference? They already have a direction. I don't have to deal with anything. Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4 e ho finito? Okay, we're good. Can't count today. Can't count. Let me bring some leaves up. Mix these beauties in. You see how quick and easy this is? That's the beauty of my kits. It's not like a whole day project. It's not, oh, I gotta find 3,000 tools. No, everything is done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the colors, the fullness, the richness. Look at that. And everything, it's not like one layer, another layer, another layer. It all comes together, right? It all comes together. And this touch of color, solo che, aspetta, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that. There we go. Doesn't one andare. And isn't this a gorgeous kit? Look at that. Oh, it's like, where's my cornucopia? Where is the star of my show? Ta-da! There she is. She's even too big for the camera. Could you imagine? Too big for the camera. Hello, hello, friends. Welcome in. If this is your first time, I am Nadia from Nadia's Crafty Corner. Welcome, welcome. So now, I want to put her in the center, right? That's the way I want her. However, just remember, you have those beautiful boards on the base, yes? And our greenery went on the outside, correct? So, hear me out. I can put this here, more toward the side, yes? Yes, yes. So I mean, I would do it that way. And then move it over a little bit. And you can put a pretty candle right here because we do have the base. So you have your cornucopia with a candle, centerpiece, all in one, right? Or you can put your cornucopia in the center And these are the battery operated lights, okay? And you put one here, two on the other side, because I don't know, I like to do things in uneven odd numbers, you know, when it comes to decorating, that's how we do it. So you put one here, two in the back, and you have your whole pretty centerpiece right there, right? And I just want you to notice that no matter which way you turn it, your centerpiece is gorgeousness on all sides, right? On all sides. And it's not going to ruin your table. It's not going to pull on your tablecloth. It's just a beautiful Thanksgiving piece, right? And if you don't want to set up the cornucopia until Thanksgiving week, then you have a beautiful centerpiece that you can just put candles on, right? And then when the time comes to set your pretty holiday table, then you can do the transformation and boom, and you have a beautiful centerpiece. Was that easy or what? That's the beauty of our kits. Now, this one you see behind me, it might seem like the same, which you could do that with this as well, but it is a lot shorter. See it? It's a lot shorter. That's something we're doing in my VIP group, Nadia's Crafty Patch. And if you like to subscribe, we do lots of fun things in there. I'm actually doing that in the group tomorrow with those very pretty mini flowers. Let me pull it in so you can see our gorgeousness right there. You see I'm in love with that mesh, right? Can you tell? Can you tell I'm in love with this mesh? It's just gorgeousness. But this is what we are going to be doing tomorrow in the VIP group. So I hope you can join us in our VIP group. We talk about crafts. We learn about crafts, all sorts of crafts. We do lots of beautiful things. And we talk about business too, because crafting is not just about how to make a wreath. Is, okay, now what? How do I sell it? How do I, you know. So we talk a lot about that as well. We just did an Etsy workshop last week. And so we always keep up to date with everything. So any questions, please feel free to reach out. This was a fun project done in, friends, 34 minutes. 34 minutes. And I was talking. Imagine if I wasn't talking, how fast this would have been. Could you imagine? But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of my kits, right? You can just open your box, put it together, and no worries about anything. Ladies' night in, this is a beautiful event to host. I'm actually doing a fundraiser with one of my kits, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. So, thank you, ladies. So glad I got to spend this, wow, only 35 minutes. Sorry. So until our next kit, stay well and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Come over the website and check out everything we have. Ask all the questions you want about our VIP group, what we have to offer, and what else we do. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great time. Bye-bye, guys.